You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you...
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next, we have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus The Miz.
Time to make the championship dream come alive for one of these superstars.
Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a steel cage match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
Oof! Beautiful technique.
You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that. Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champ. But at the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it when I see it.
Harsh impact.
Ooh, what impact. Corey, I have to disagree with your earlier comment. I'm with the masses on this one. I think tonight is the night we crown a new champion.
Well, either way, guys, this has been one heck of a match up to this point, and I think it's only going to get better.
This steel cage match is in the books. When you introduce the enclosure, everything is possible. What a match this was. You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title and, for lack of a better term, the Buzz title.
Yeah, his carry-on bag just got a little bit heavier.
Yeah, if I were The Miz, this match would be under protest. It should have never taken place under these rules.
Well, it did, and now we have a new champion. You can protest all you want, but it's not going to change what happened.
You did it! You finally shut up The Miz.
I don't know about that, but I did beat him and take his Intercontinental title.
That's good enough.
But thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there.
We did.
If you ever need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents, I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually, you know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H would just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep? That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.
Hey, champ. Just wanted to let you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title.
Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning.
My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts because he says he's not really a texter. Huh. That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together?
Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents?
Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic.
Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
We've been waiting a long time for this one. The championship is up for grabs right here, next. It's Jason Jordan against an imposing adversary.
A championship match, what we've all been waiting for.
What did you guys think of Buzz's decision to keep the Intercontinental title rather than his custom title?
I mean, it was a no-brainer. Do you want a prestigious title that guys like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels once held? Or do you want a self-awarded, made-up title that has no history?
I wish he could have kept both titles, but I respect Kurt Angle's decision. At least Buzz will always have his title as a keepsake.
Nonetheless, that decision won't matter at all if Buzz slips up tonight and Jason Jordan walks away with the championship. What a stomp! Good grief! Here we go, back inside the ring. I can tell you guys that this arena sold out in record time, and a lot of that has to do with this match in the ring right now. This is easily one of the most anticipated title matches in recent memory.
Nailed it. Oh! Nasty impact.
Like you were saying, Michael, when news broke that this title match would take place here, I had dozens of people I know in and around the area calling and texting.
He goes for the cover. And the champ kicks out.
He showed up here tonight for a fight, and that's exactly what we are seeing.
Jason Jordan now on the defensive.
I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point. Guys, a loss here for the champion would be...
Looking for the exclamation point!
He's definitely starting to lose it here.
He forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
He's going for it all.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Shoulder tackle. What does Buzz having? Spine buster.
He's back in control here.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion.
Oh, no. We know what this is.
Jason Jordan is in position.
He's got to capitalize now.
A pin attempt. He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
The champ is in a bad way here. I think it's safe to say that this might be the beginning of the end for the champ.
Clearly, they're both running on fumes right now. And at this point, it might just be a matter of which superstar.
Lariat!
Will Buzz be able to control?
Line! And the odds just right in the face.
Destroyed.
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it.
Well, Jason, it might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Boom, what impact! He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Yeah, you can turn it on in the blink of an eye. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Oh, man, that hurt.
Jason Jordan just too fast for him. Stomping away.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Impactful slam.
Ooh, what impact.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Beautiful technique.
This one's over, guys.
He's got it. Let's see it once more.
Yeah, this match is all but over.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. 2, 3. Yes! Takes it. No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. That was just one of those matches that the men involved.
You think Jason Jordan still wants to take a selfie with Buzz now? Real classy, Byron. What the heck?
Do you hear the buzz? It's the sound of the cicada emerging after years of slumber from their underground existence. Just as you have emerged from the underground and made your presence known. Unfortunately for the cicada, when it tunnels its way to the Earth's surface, it only has mere weeks to live before it is eaten by a predator. Well, I am that predator. For I am the eater of worlds. You should have stayed underground, my friend. Because now I am coming for you.
This has the potential to be a very bad situation for Buzz.